Hello and welcome back to the channel, and tonight you join me for another shitty low-light video from my garage. Oh yeah, good times. So tonight we're going to talk about vehicle storage, and I'm going to go into some of the details that I did on my pile of crap Rubicon TJ Jeep thing. But before we get to that, you guys know that I love American products, made in USA shit. And I just wanted to show you a couple weird random things that I've come across. One of which, these MTM says 50 caliber ammo can. I'm not really sure what you can put in this, but these are good cans for putting stuff in. I mean, you could put all sorts of things in here. It's got a little O-ring seal, chingaladera around, you know. Anyway, I have some of these, and I use them for various things. I'd like to mount this in my Jeep and store like oils and stuff, like maybe a quart of oil, maybe some Bruce Jenner fluid, maybe some brake fluid, something like that. Anyway, made in USA. Very amazing that something like this is still made in USA. What's not amazing that's made in USA, and I just got this, super good shit. Chapman Manufacturing Company in Durham, Connecticut. This is a fucking cool little set here. You got all the bits. You got a little ratcheting wrench thing, little finger screw thing, extension. Bits go right in there. You got all the bits for various these things. Anyway, I just want to shout out for these guys. They've been around for a long time. I knew about them forever. Forgot about it. And then somebody on the YouTubes rattled my brain on it. And so I bought this set. It's really nice. If you're working on firearms or whatever and you need like a good screwdriver set. Anyway, made in USA, badass shit. Chapman Company. Look at that. Now, let us adjourn over here and we will start talking about storage. And basically where I started with this thing was, I knew I wanted some kind of rack at some point. And so I had a trip coming up for, we're going out to Utah, gonna go run a bunch of stuff out in Moab. So I bought this refrigerator on the slide, you know, good. Slide action. Oh yeah, slide. Oh yeah, that slides like a motherfucker. Anyway, so I modified this ARB slide. I welded some shit on here so it bolt in and blah blah blah. But anyway, so that necessitated a way to mount stuff above it. And I went online and all this shit. It was like $350 for some heavy ass steel fucking contraption that might not have even cleared this refrigerator. So what did I do? Let's see. Oh yeah, I bought 2 sticks of 1/2-inch EMT for like 12 doll hairs. And then I welded it to like some random ass shit that I had, and then I painted it. And this cost me like less than $20 with paint. The paint can was like $5. So do the math. Yeah, I got a couple little cradles with hose clamps here. I only did that because you couldn't really get this in here in one deal because it just wouldn't go in. So I made these little cradles. I got the idea from my good buddy in the RC, Porch Puppy. He had some similar shit like this on his buggy. Also in his Chero car, he had made a EMT rack. Super cheap, super light. Weighs like 5 pounds maybe, this whole rack. And it gets the job done. And so forever, I was throwing all my shit just on top, and I'd ratchet strap it down. It's kind of a fucking pain in the ass, and it sucked. And I knew, I was like, fuck, I want like a bag that I can just throw all my shit in, zip it shut, and call it good. Because before, I'd got to climb inside here and zip, ratchet strap everything down so it doesn't fall on forward and kill me, whatever. So I started looking at bags, rooftop bags. Nothing worked. There was nothing that would work for me. So finally, I called these guys, and you've seen them before on the channel. I'm a fan. I like them. They make good shit. I had them make me this custom bag, and now all my sleeping gear, everything, it just goes in the bag as if it's shut. We're done. That's it. Roll out. Simple. Keep it simple. So that's what's going on up top. Of course, you see I got CO2 here. Not sure how long that's going to last. I like CO2. I love it, but I just can't get it filled anywhere near where I live, which sucks. All right, so then the latest thing I added was this brand. I'm not going to tell what they are because shit's made in China and it fucking sucks. I mean, it sort of sucks. It's a little floppy. I don't hear it rattling when I drive because this thing's so loud anyway, but it's what would fit in this particular Jeep with an Airb. I got what would fit, and it fits good. I mean, it's pretty cool, and I'm really happy with the setup. It weighs about 60 pounds, which seems like a lot, but the utility and the ease now, it's night and day. Like before, I had all this shit just in a tote, and then I had shit strapped on top of it. So if I wanted anything that was in here, I'd have to pull out everything that was on top. Basically what goes in here is my chair, my tent, and my table all get jammed in here. And so if I wanted to just stop on the side of the road and have a sandwich, well, I can get to the refrigerator, but I couldn't get to any of my like utensils or anything, paper towels, whatever. Couldn't get to any of the shit. So in here I have all my kitchen shit. Another one of these awesome bags. I'll get into that in a second. But so we got paper towels. We got all my cups and stuff, some random food items, some more propane, some pans, my pot for making coffee, aluminum foil, etc. This is what I have all my kitchen shit in. This is one of the, again, Adventure Tool Company. They make this this bag, which they got some straps here. I usually like hook it on here, so I just hang it right there, you know. And in here, I just keep all of my utensils. I got plates, I got my washing shit. Just some random shit. This is all like most of my kitchen shit. So I keep it all in this bag. Now, you might wonder, well, that's fine and all, but you have all this shit in this rig. Like, what if you just like want to go grocery shopping or something? Well, to tell you the truth, first world problems, I don't ever drive this thing unless I'm going camping, pretty much. I might drive it up to my buddy's house in Forest Hill and hang out for a weekend, or maybe I'll go out to the RC and hang out with some buddies there and go wheeling and not actually go camping. Grand scheme of things, I can just pull this shit out, throw it in a box in my garage here, and I can put whatever in here. Other nice thing is this is lockable, and I can lock my tailgate. So I can throw, and see I have this plastic thing on my roof. The vehicle ain't lockable, but this double locked, I can throw some guns or whatever in there, and it'd be pretty hard. I mean, anybody's going to get into whatever if they want to, but grand scheme of things, it's a pretty secure location, more so than if I had a hard top where they just smash a window and get in. This is locked. You can't get into any side of it. This is locked. You have to get this open to get into there. So there's that. So, other really nice thing. This slides out. I just, when I go wheeling it, I store this camping. Obviously it comes out and I put it on my table or whatever. This is the ultimate trailside sandwich making deal. I can get in here, get a beer, get my sandwich shit, make it over here. Before I had this, we're making sandwiches on here. Oh, I want a beer. It's full of fucking shit. Can't open it. It's all gonna fall off. It's a pain in the ass. Way nicer having a work surface here when you want to do that. Now, this system did not come with this. It came with some fucking plastic garbage. So I was like, I can't roll with that. So I laid up some teak and some yellow maple, glued it all up. I ran it through the planer a few times to get to the right thickness. Sanded it out really good. Put some butcher block oil on it, and that's my cutting board work surface, sandwich surface, if you will. And it's lock in, lock out. This is not lock in, lock out. Doesn't really matter to me. It locks in, but it doesn't lock out. It locks in, but it doesn't lock out. This is lock in, lock out. So it's locked out right now. And then it locks in. And it can't come out. So this, all this shit, this is the cheapness of this system. And grand scheme of things, you can't hear this when you're driving. This moving around. There's too many other frickin' noises of wind and whatever on this archaic vehicle that you don't notice this stuff. But it does bother me. And the 60 pounds bothers me because this is all steel. Now, it fits, but it'd be nice to have something that was made out of aluminum or something like that. That was a little lighter, a little bit more build nice. But this is the only thing I could find at the time without me building my own. I did modify it, which I'm stoked about. I did that. I did have to modify the ARB slide out. I cut this back a little bit because it's tight, and I bent this over a scooch just to fit, because it is. She's a tight little bitch right there. Anyway, that is the storage conundrum in the back here. Now, a couple things I'll show from the inside. And so there's see my tool bag. So anyway, I put this webbing on here just so I could put. So here's like my cot, and I can put rifles or whatever up in here, and then I can pull the refrigerator out, and then I don't have a crap-a-lanch of shit falling forward. So this weighs nothing, and then you can also see how I mounted the front of the rack and how it's built. This was just all random metal I had laying around. Cost me nothing. Somebody gave me all this stuff. Anyway, that's how that is. And then up in the front, I just throw my recovery bag up there. So anyway, that is the extent of most of my storage. And I hope you find it this here video here somewhat informative. And if not, that's cool too, because I really don't give a shit. And on that note, I hope you come back for another shitty low-light garage video from me, because I'm just loving it. Goodbye.